Good morning, everybody on YouTube. It's Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Today, I thought I'd do a video on some of the production work that I'm working on and some of the details in my system and my studio that I'm working on as well. And explain a few things. I had a couple questions, and some people were asking me some stuff, and just want to give you guys my opinion on this type of work, due to since I work on electronics and understand how electronics work as far as video is concerned. Okay, as you can see, I'm doing a test today. We are playing a Betacam SP on my HDW M2000, which is, in my opinion, the best Betacam high def and high HD cam deck they ever made towards the end of their run. But this is a Betacam SP tape master I have. Years ago, I did the original Svengoolie Jerry G. Bishop transfers from quad 2-inch, mastered them through Betacam SP due to the tapes were falling apart, and had to get them into a master at that time back in the early 90s. Well, today I'm playing a master Svengoolie tape on Betacam SP, one of the major 8 or 9 that I have of the original Svengoolie that I mastered back in the 1990s. And as you can see, we're doing it through SD. I'm checking the signal out between SDI out, standard SDI, and high definition SDI. Oh man, it's a far cry. SDI high definition is the way to go, folks, especially when you're dealing with old Betacam SP type of tapes. Here we're getting it in 1080, and it's playing it back in SDI high definition playback 1080, 1080p, I believe. And also this deck is awesome for audio. It puts the audios exactly where they belong, even if they are peaking or if there's any problems with the audios. The Dolby noise reduction is just amazing. It takes out all noise and it levels off the audio signals, as you can see. And these were done on some pretty, like I said, this was done from a 2-inch quad machine to a Betacam SP machine at the time. I did these back in 1993. And, I didn't have a fancy studio or anything like that to do these out of at that time. I had a quad machine that I worked out of a basement of a TV station to do these, and transferred it over to a Betacam SP tape. And, at the time, got them perfect as best as it could be done. We ran them through time-based correction. We had very minimal equipment in the basement that I did these at, the TV station that I did these at. They had a Betacam SP, a time-based corrector, I believe, and a switcher, and a 2-inch quad machine. And I transferred these off myself at that time. But as you can see, the audios are, this deck corrects a lot of problems. But if I'm going to master these to ProRes, I am definitely going to do these in 1080i high definition directly from the deck itself. And the reason I say that is because the quality is absolutely phenomenal. In high definition from a standard Betacam SP tape like this. It's the detail, the quality, the audio. This is the way to go when you're going from direct masters. So, as you can see, the original Svengoolie master is in high definition, and the quality of the detail is insane compared to the standard def of the playback of the unit. And that brings up a very good point. People have been asking me about SDI conversion boxes, or the SDI boxes that they put in between from analog to make SDI. I don't prefer using those SDI conversion boxes if I don't have to. I prefer to have the equipment that's direct SDI. It has it built in, so I can go directly to the ProRes deck. And the reason I say that is, those conversion boxes, whenever you have equipment in between, you always have video loss, okay? The quality drops due to electronic circuitry and whatever. So those conversion boxes do work. It's just that I prefer the optimal quality from SDI to an SDI deck direct. So if it has SDI direct to like a Blackmagic 4K or like I said, a hard drive recorder like this, and I go SDI direct from high definition direct to the deck, I prefer doing it that way because there is no better. If you can go straight through from a video source that has SDI out or high definition out and standard def SDI direct from the deck out to the actual recorder. That's really the best way to master original master tapes, and do them in uncompressed. You want to always do them in uncompressed ProRes. So you're basically getting an identical transfer of the original tape in every detail, uncompressed file, which could be a master, and you could burn those to like an MDisc. You could drop and drag that to an MDisc for a master safety. So you don't get you get your raw file uncompressed to like an MDisc of a master Betacam or high def or whatever type of tape you're coming from. But you want to master it as best as possible if you're going to make a permanent storage file. So I prefer SDI, high definition, Betacam SP masters, whatever you might be going from, to a ProRes recorder direct uncompressed file. And then you could take that file and drop and drag it to an MDisc, which is a permanent burn disc. It is the most efficient safety master there is right now as far as permanent burn, so your files never get corrupt, and it's a permanent burn. You can always drop and drag that file to a project. So I prefer MDisc for masters as far as making ProRes files after you do a direct ProRes capture, such as this. And of course, guys, if you're using those what do you call it, conversion boxes, analog to SDI, those work, but I prefer not to ever use that if I don't have to. I like to go directly from the decks that have SDI out, because that is the best source. And of course, we're using really professional cables. These cables here are solid copper clad windings and braid. I mean, these are the best cables in the world you can buy for SDI. High definition. They're specially manufactured for severe high quality video transfer streams, and I have a whole bunch of those I've had for years, and that's all we use directly to the recording system. So you're getting the best of the best. What you're paying for is exactly what you're getting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.